Today I decided to make a quick video to respond to a comment that was made on my site, Elongated Heads in Africa, Proof of the Race of the Egyptians. Now what has inspired me to make this video is this comment made by Jackfire55. I'll read it. Oh, and in case you want to know, with the there are no pyramids in Europe argument, I guess he's saying, look up the Bosnian pyramids. Mayans had pyramids, and they said a god in human form that showed them how to run things was tall, pale skin, blue eyes, white skin, white hair. We'll deal with that later, but they said look up the Bosnian pyramids. I had never heard of Bosnian pyramids, so I followed the admonition of Jackfire55, and I looked up the Boston pyramids. Here's what I came up with. Bosnian pyramids. The term Bosnian pyramids has been used for a cluster of natural, not man-made, but natural geological formations, sometimes known as flatirons, near the Bosnia and Herzegovina town of Visoko, northwest of Sarajevo, including Visokica Hill, which became the focus of the international attention in October of 2005 following a news media campaign promoting the false ideal that they are human-made and the largest pyramids on Earth. Scientific investigations of the site show that there is no pyramid there, Mr. Jackfire. Additionally, scientists have criticized the Bosnian authorities for supporting the pyramid claim, saying this scheme is a cruel hoax on an unsuspecting public and people like Jackfire who want to believe that nonsense, and has no place in the world of genuine science. Okay? Now, where did this European pyramid fantasy originate from? Well, let's just continue reading. The idea that it constitutes an ancient artificial edifice was publicized by Bosnian author and metalworker Semir Osmanagic, I guess that's how you say his name, who currently is based in Houston, Texas, United States. Not surprising, since most of the Eurocentrists who would do anything to distort the truth of history appear to have a Western mindset or reside in the United States. Go figure. His subsequent excavations at the site have uncovered what he claims to be a paved entrance plateau and tunnels, as well as stone blocks and ancient mortar, which he has suggested once covered the structure. Osmanagic has claimed that the dig involved an international team of archaeologists from Australia, Austria, Ireland, Scotland, and Slovenia. However, many archaeologists that he named in his claim have stated that they had not agreed to participate and were never at the site. Are you paying attention, Mr. Jackfire? The dig began in April 2006 and has involved reshaping the hill to make it look like a Mayan step pyramid. Will these Eurocentrists go? Will they stop at nothing in their efforts to subvert the truth and create mythological fantasy of their own history, rather than just accept truth as it is? Where does it end? And let's read more about Asmanagic, the prevaricator who made up all this nonsense. He has named Visokia Hill the Pyramid of the Sun, and two nearby hills identified from satellite and aerial photography, the Pyramid of the Moon and the Pyramid of the Bosnian Dragon. Now, he made all this nonsense up to try to make it sound like it was something that goes back to antiquity, to prior history, that there is a legacy and a history behind all of that. But the only legacy, the only history is this guy coming up with this nonsense to try to give the impression that there were actually pyramids in Europe. Why? Because in order to promote this idea that Europeans built the pyramids, people always have to ask a question: why are there no pyramids in Europe? So he had to invent some. Let's read this. Amar Karapas, a curator of the National Museum of Bosnia and Herzegovina in Sarajevo, said, "When I first read about the pyramids, I thought it was a very funny joke. I just couldn't believe that anyone in the world would believe this." Jackfire